The story begins in a large, cold, and sterile room, deep within the heart of the Galactic Council's command center. This meeting room is used for important discussions between the most powerful and advanced alien species across the galaxy. The representatives of these species are sitting around a round table, the atmosphere thick with arrogance and superiority. The aliens, with their glowing eyes, long limbs, and shimmering skin, are all technologically advanced beyond anything humanity could imagine. Yet they look down on Earth with disdain. The council members, composed of beings from several different worlds, are discussing their next target for expansion. They've already conquered countless planets, and now their eyes are fixed on Earth. One of the council members, a tall, silver-skinned alien, slams a fist on the table, his voice booming in the cold, silent room. "Earth is primitive," he says with a dismissive wave of his hand. "Their technology is outdated. They still use machines powered by fossil fuels. How could they possibly stand against us? This will be an easy conquest." The other members of the council nod in agreement, each one more arrogant than the last. They mock the human race, laughing at the idea of Earth putting up any real resistance. The humans, to them, are no more than ants, small, fragile creatures with no hope of survival against the advanced weapons of the Galactic Council. They're preparing for the invasion, discussing their plans in detail. A massive fleet of ships, each more advanced than anything Earth has ever seen, is being assembled. The ships are designed for war, equipped with weapons capable of destroying entire planets in a matter of minutes. Their goal is simple: invade Earth, wipe out any resistance, and claim the planet as their own. As the council members continue to argue over the logistics of the invasion, one alien representative, who looks quite different from the others, stands up. This alien, a shorter being with dark green skin and glowing purple eyes, has visited Earth before. His name is Therak, and he has seen the humans up close. He knows that Earth's technology may not be as advanced as theirs, but there is something about the humans that cannot be underestimated. Therak clears his throat and speaks, trying to bring caution into the discussion. "I have spent time on Earth," he says, his voice steady but tinged with urgency. "Their military may be behind in technology, but their resourcefulness, their determination, cannot be ignored. I suggest we proceed with caution. Earth is not as weak as you think." The council members turn their eyes to him, sneering at his words. "You're just one individual, Therak," another alien sneers. "You've been influenced by their primitive culture. We are far beyond them. Their soldiers may be brave, but that will not stop us." Therak tries to argue further, but the council dismisses him, laughing at his warnings. They are too sure of their superiority to see the danger in underestimating humanity. With a final sneer, the council decides to move forward with their invasion plans. As the meeting continues, the council begins to send out orders for the fleet to launch. Thousands of warships begin their journey toward Earth, their engines igniting as they travel through the cold expanse of space. The first phase of the invasion has begun. But as the council moves forward, something unexpected happens. Therak, who has been monitoring the communication systems, notices something strange. There is a sudden pulse of energy that disrupts all communications in the room. The council's digital screens flicker, and the room is filled with a strange hum. The council members look around in confusion, their smug expressions slowly fading as they try to make sense of what's happening. One of the council members slams his hand on the table. "What's going on? This is not possible. Our technology is the most advanced in the galaxy." Therak looks at the readings on his own monitor. He is silent for a moment, his face pale. This is not from us," he mutters under his breath. The hum grows louder, the disruption spreading faster than anyone can comprehend. The energy pulse continues to spread throughout the Council's communication systems, cutting them off from their fleet and from each other. The members of the Galactic Council exchange nervous glances, suddenly realizing that something has gone terribly wrong. Just as they begin to panic, a strange sight appears on the screen. The stars in the sky above Earth's atmosphere begin to shift, forming a massive pattern that no one had anticipated. Ships begin to emerge from the shadows, ships the likes of which the Council has never seen before. The ships are massive, cloaked in advanced technology, and their designs are unlike anything the Council has encountered. The energy pulse continues to wreak havoc on the Council's systems, but these ships, seemingly unaffected, glide smoothly toward Earth. They are fast, sleek, and powerful, built for combat. The Council members stare in disbelief as they see the massive ships in Earth's orbit. Their pride begins to crumble as they realize the truth. They have underestimated humanity. The advanced ships are Earth's secret military fleet, one that the Council never saw coming. Earth has been preparing, and now the tables have turned. The Council's lead commander, a towering alien with a long, tentacle-like appendage, slams his fist onto the table in frustration. This cannot be happening. How did they hide this from us? How could they have technology this advanced? Thurok, still in shock, slowly looks around the room. He begins to understand the magnitude of what's happening. The humans, once thought to be primitive and weak, have been preparing for a war they never expected. They have hidden their true power beneath the surface, biding their time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The suspense builds as the humans' fleet prepares to defend Earth. The alien Council, now shaken to its core, scrambles to adjust their plans. But it is too late. The invasion has already begun, and Earth's defense is more powerful than anyone ever imagined. As the alien fleet begins its descent toward Earth, the skies light up with the power of humanity's hidden weapons. The Galactic Council watches in horror as their invasion plan falls apart before their very eyes. Their communication systems are scrambled, and they can't stop the human fleet from launching their first devastating strike. Just as the first shots are fired from Earth's ships, the scene cuts to Earth's surface, where the human military forces are preparing for battle. Soldiers in advanced armor stand at attention, ready to defend their home against the alien invaders. The air is tense, filled with the hum of futuristic technology and the anticipation of battle. The Council, still in disbelief, watches as the human fleet fires its first salvo. The opening salvo from Earth's ships lights up the sky in a brilliant display of energy, a clear message to the aliens that this is not the fight they were expecting. The first wave of the human fleet strikes hard and fast, the aliens caught completely off guard. But the Galactic Council is not finished yet. They are determined to take Earth, no matter the cost. The real battle has just begun, and both sides are preparing for an all-out war. As the first exchange of fire erupts in the vastness of space, the story reaches its first cliffhanger. What will happen next? Will the humans be able to hold their ground against the superior alien forces? The suspense grows as the fate of Earth hangs in the balance, and the Galactic Council begins to realize that they've made a fatal mistake. They thought Earth was primitive, but now they are facing the wrath of humanity's hidden power. The action kicks off immediately, and the audience is left eagerly anticipating the next chapter of this epic battle. The alien fleet continues its descent toward Earth, their ships large and menacing, ready for what they think will be an easy victory. The Galactic Council had underestimated the human race, believing that Earth's military was nothing more than a joke. They couldn't have been more wrong. As the alien fleet nears Earth's atmosphere, they begin their attack. But instead of finding the easy targets they were expecting, they're met with an unexpected and terrifying sight. Earth's defenses, which had been concealed for so long, suddenly reveal themselves. The first wave of human warships emerges from the shadows, moving faster than anything the aliens had ever encountered. These ships are equipped with advanced cloaking technology, rendering them nearly invisible to the alien fleet's sensors. From the darkness of space, the human ships strike first. A volley of high-powered laser beams erupts from their cannons, tearing through the alien vessels with unrelenting force. The aliens are thrown into confusion as their radar systems fail to detect where the attacks are coming from. The human fleet moves with precision, launching calculated strikes, and then vanishing again into the vast emptiness of space. The aliens had never seen anything like this. Their radar systems are being flooded with false readings, making it impossible for them to pinpoint where the attacks are coming from. They try to fight back, launching missiles and firing lasers in all directions, but they can't hit what they can't see. The humans are using their cloaking technology to great effect, striking swiftly and then disappearing into the blackness of space. It's a cat and mouse game, with the humans always one step ahead. But despite the overwhelming technology on the human side, this is not a one-sided battle. The aliens are not easy opponents. They retaliate with devastating force, sending waves of smaller, faster ships to track down the elusive human fleet. The humans are forced to adapt quickly, coordinating their attacks through advanced AI-driven tactics that keep them one step ahead of the enemy. The AI analyzes the battlefield in real time, providing crucial data that allows the human ships to remain elusive and launch strikes with pinpoint accuracy. At the heart of the human defense is a soldier named Jack. He's tall, strong, and fearless, a leader in the trenches of the war. Jack leads one of the elite units tasked with coordinating the human fleet's defense against the alien invaders. He has spent years training for this moment, preparing for a battle he knew would come, even if the rest of humanity didn't. Jack's unit is stationed on the front lines, ready to defend Earth from the alien threat. As the battle rages on, Jack stands at the helm of his ship, his fingers flying across the control panel as he issues commands to his fellow soldiers. His mind is sharp, calculating, as he uses the AI systems to outmaneuver the enemy. The alien ships are faster, more advanced, but Jack knows the battlefield like the back of his hand. Every move he makes is precise, every decision calculated. But the aliens aren't just targeting the human fleet in space. They are also sending ground forces to Earth's surface. The first wave of alien ground troops lands in the midst of a sprawling city, their ships descending like dark shadows over the skyline. The city's defense systems spring to life, firing back with everything they have, but the alien forces are relentless. The human soldiers on the ground, including Jack's best friend, Bonner, are stationed in the city's defense lines. Bonner is everything Jack is not, more relaxed, with a smile that could light up a room. But when it comes to battle, he's just as tough. The two have fought side by side for years, and Jack knows that Bonner has his back no matter what. As the ground battle intensifies, Jack watches from his command post as the alien forces advance, their weapons blazing with destructive power. The city shakes under the force of the bombardment. Jack issues commands to his soldiers, but the alien forces are overwhelming. The humans are outnumbered, and the alien weapons are powerful beyond belief. Still, they fight on, determined not to give up without a fight. Then, in a split second, it happens. A massive explosion rips through the city, and Jack hears a scream over the comms. It's Bonner. Jack's heart sinks as he turns to see a flash of light in the distance. The explosion was caused by a direct hit from the alien forces, and Jack knows it's too late. Bonner is gone. The news hits Jack like a blow to the chest. His best friend, his brother in arms, has been taken from him. The loss is more than just personal. It's a deep wound that fuels his anger. Jack's hands clench into fists as he stares at the battlefield, watching the alien forces advance. He promises himself, in that moment, that he will make them pay for what they've done. He will avenge Bonner's death and make sure that Earth does not fall, no matter the cost. The emotional toll of Bonner's death hits hard, but Jack doesn't let it break him. Instead, he uses it to fuel his resolve. He rallies his unit, pushing them harder than ever before. The battle is far from over, and Jack knows that the next phase of the war will be even more brutal. But he's ready. He's determined to do whatever it takes to protect Earth and ensure that Bonner didn't die in vain. As the human forces regroup, they begin to launch their own counterattacks. They fight back with everything they have, determined to drive the aliens back. The AI systems continue to provide crucial support, giving Jack and his soldiers the edge they need to fight against the overwhelming alien forces. But the aliens are not backing down. The humans' resistance is fierce, and the alien forces, though powerful, are starting to feel the pressure. The first wave of alien ground troops is pushed back, but the victory is short-lived. The alien fleet responds with overwhelming force, sending even more troops to Earth's surface. The human forces are forced to retreat, but not before delivering a crushing blow to the alien fleet. The battle rages on, with both sides taking heavy losses. As the human forces retreat, Jack looks back at the battlefield one last time. The damage is done, but Earth has not surrendered. The aliens may have superior technology, but the humans have something they don't: courage, determination, and the will to survive. The battle isn't over yet, but Jack knows that Earth has made its mark. The aliens may have underestimated humanity, but they won't make that mistake again. The war has just begun, and Jack and his fellow soldiers are ready for whatever comes next. The fate of Earth hangs in the balance, but humanity is far from giving up. As the first wave of alien retaliation strikes, Jack looks out over the battlefield, his heart heavy with loss, but filled with hope. Earth may have lost a battle, but the war is far from over. The fight for survival is only just beginning, and Jack is determined to lead humanity to victory. The cliffhanger leaves the audience on the edge of their seats, eager to see what happens next. Will the human forces be able to regroup and fight back? Or will the alien invaders prove too powerful for Earth to handle? The tension rises, and the battle for Earth continues to unfold. The full-scale invasion has begun. The alien forces, confident in their advanced technology and superior strength, unleash wave after wave of robots and drones. These mechanical soldiers are designed for one purpose: destruction. Their sleek metal bodies gleam as they march across Earth's surface, unstoppable and relentless. The aliens had thought that they were invincible, that their machines would crush the human resistance with ease, but they had severely underestimated humanity. As the invasion intensifies, Earth's military prepares for the next phase of the war. Unlike the aliens, the humans don't rely solely on technology. Instead, they employ unconventional warfare tactics that the aliens are completely unprepared for. The alien robots, so accustomed to large-scale battles and overwhelming firepower, are ill-equipped to deal with the humans' guerrilla tactics. In the shadows of the cities, groups of human soldiers move quietly, using stealth strikes to take down the alien invaders one by one. They sabotage supply lines, disable weapons, and plant explosive charges in the heart of the alien machines. The human soldiers don't fight the way the aliens expect. They use the environment to their advantage, taking cover behind buildings, in forests, and even underground bunkers, ambushing their enemies from unexpected angles. Jack, the soldier who has been leading Earth's defense, knows the stakes have never been higher. Bonner's death still weighs heavily on him, but it's that loss that fuels his determination to protect Earth. He's become more than just a soldier. He's a symbol of resistance. His anger, his pain, and his desire for revenge have turned him into a leader that others are willing to follow into battle. His mission is clear: infiltrate the alien command ship and strike at the heart of their operation. As Jack assembles his team, he carefully selects the best of the best, soldiers who have proven their courage and skill in the face of overwhelming odds. They are few in number, but they are highly trained and motivated. They know that this mission could be their last, but they are willing to risk everything for the chance to turn the tide of the war. The mission begins under the cover of darkness, with the team sneaking past the alien defenses and infiltrating the alien command ship. The ship is a towering, terrifying structure, far beyond anything humanity has ever built. Its design is sleek, metallic, and intimidating. As Jack and his team board the ship, they are immediately struck by the eerie silence of the place. The ship feels like a fortress, with high-tech systems and advanced AI monitoring every inch. The aliens might have superior strength, but humanity has something they don't: ingenuity. As they move deeper into the heart of the ship, the humans encounter fierce resistance. Alien soldiers, robotic drones, and automated defense systems are everywhere, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The team must navigate through a maze of corridors and chambers, avoiding detection while fighting off the alien forces that stand in their way. The close-quarters combat is brutal. Every hallway becomes a battleground, every door a potential trap. Jack's heart races as he fights alongside his team, each strike and counterattack keeping him on edge. The tension is palpable, and every corner hides a new danger. The humans are outnumbered, but they fight with the ferocity of a wounded animal, using everything at their disposal to survive. One soldier in particular, Sarah, proves to be an invaluable asset to the team. She's quick-thinking, resourceful, and skilled with a variety of weapons. In one particularly intense moment, she disables an alien turret by using a piece of alien technology she managed to scavenge from a previous fight. Her quick thinking allows the team to continue moving forward, and the soldiers begin to believe that they might just have a chance at success. But just as it seems like they are gaining the upper hand, the unexpected happens. The alien fleet, sensing the human infiltration, begins to retaliate. The eye-controlled ships launch a massive orbital bombardment, targeting Earth's major cities with pinpoint accuracy. Jack's heart sinks as he watches the first wave of bombardments strike the surface, destroying entire cities in a matter of seconds. The humans have been fighting for survival, using every trick they know to gain the upper hand. But now they're faced with a new, more terrifying threat: the annihilation of Earth's cities. The bombardment is relentless, and the devastation is unlike anything the humans have ever seen. The destruction is unimaginable, with entire skylines reduced to rubble in mere moments. The human race is on the verge of losing everything they've fought for. Jack and his team are torn between two choices. They've made it to the alien command center, and they are so close to their objective. If they destroy the command ship, they could cripple the alien fleet and end the war. But at the same time, the bombardment continues, and Earth's cities are being wiped out, one by one. Jack is faced with a moral dilemma. Does he continue with the mission to destroy the alien fleet, or does he turn his attention to saving the cities and preventing further loss of life? The choice is agonizing, and every second counts. Jack knows that if they don't stop the orbital bombardment, Earth could be lost forever. But if they don't complete their mission and destroy the alien command ship, they may never have a chance to defeat the alien forces. Torn between these two impossible choices, Jack takes a moment to consider the cost of both decisions. The lives of millions of people hang in the balance, and the fate of Earth rests on his shoulders. In the midst of this chaos, he remembers Bonner, his best friend who died in the earlier battle. Bonner would want him to do whatever it takes to win this war, to avenge his death and protect humanity. With that thought in mind, Jack makes a decision. He orders his team to continue their mission and destroy the alien command ship. Earth's cities may be burning, but they still have a chance to win this war. The aliens may have underestimated humanity's resolve, but Jack is determined to show them just how powerful the human spirit truly is. As the team presses forward, the suspense builds to a fever pitch. The tension in the air is thick as they make their way to the command center, knowing that every step they take could be their last. The final showdown is fast approaching, and Jack knows that the fate of the world depends on their success. But in the back of his mind, the question lingers: will they be able to stop the bombardment in time? Or will humanity lose everything before they can even finish the fight? The cliffhanger leaves the audience on edge, desperate to know what happens next. Will Jack and his team succeed in their mission, or will the alien forces prove too powerful to defeat? The war is far from over, and the stakes have never been higher. The fate of Earth hangs in the balance, and every decision made will have consequences that echo through the rest of the battle. The fight for humanity's survival is about to reach its boiling point. The battle for Earth has reached its peak. The human forces, despite their courage and ingenuity, are facing insurmountable odds. The alien forces are vast, their technology more advanced than anything humanity has ever encountered. Yet the humans continue to fight with a resolve that surprises their enemies. The alien fleet, once thought to be unstoppable, has been severely weakened, but the war is far from over. The next phase of the battle will be unlike anything the humans have faced before. As Jack and his team make their way through the alien flagship, the tension is unbearable. They have made it this far, but the stakes have never been higher. The enemy is closing in, and the countdown to the final showdown is ticking down. The mission is almost complete, but the cost of success may be more than anyone is willing to pay. The team has reached the heart of the alien ship. The command center is within reach, but they know that this final objective will be the most dangerous. The alien forces are desperate now, fighting with everything they have left. The ship is alive with activity as the crew rushes to prepare for the final push. Jack can feel the pressure mounting, but he also knows that the future of Earth rests on this one crucial moment. Just as the team prepares to disable the alien flagship's weapons system, Jack makes a gut-wrenching decision. He knows that the mission cannot succeed unless the ship's core is completely disabled, but doing so will require a sacrifice. The only way to ensure the ship is completely incapacitated is for one of them to stay behind and trigger an EMP pulse manually. Jack looks at his team, knowing that if they all escape, the weapon systems will remain online, and Earth's last hope will be lost. With a heavy heart, Jack volunteers to stay behind. His team protests, but Jack is resolute. He knows this is the only way. The EMP pulse must be triggered at the core of the ship, and there's no time for them to get back to the ship and escape before the blast. The moment is tense, filled with the understanding that Jack's decision will cost him everything. He gives his final orders to the team. Finish the mission. Don't let Earth fall. The team hesitates, their emotions raw, but Jack reassures them. I'll be fine. Just get out of here. This is for Earth. The team begins their evacuation, leaving Jack behind. As they race through the corridors of the alien flagship, Jack makes his way toward the core of the ship. The alien forces are closing in, but he pushes forward. He has a job to do, and nothing will stop him now. Once he reaches the core, he sets the EMP device into position. He knows that the pulse will destroy everything in its radius, but it will also ensure that the orbital bombardment will stop and the alien weapons will be disabled. It's a chance to give humanity the edge they need to win this war. Jack takes a deep breath, reflecting on everything he's been through. He thinks of Bonner, of the soldiers they'd lost, and of Earth, the place he swore to protect. In these final moments, he is filled with a deep sense of purpose. He has done everything he could to fight for Earth. This is the ultimate sacrifice, but it's one he's willing to make. With a final glance toward the team's escape route, Jack activates the EMP. The pulse erupts, sending shockwaves through the alien flagship. The lights flicker, the walls shake, and the alien systems shut down. The alien ships outside begin to lose power, and the orbital bombardment halts, saving the remaining cities on Earth. The mission is a success. But Jack, the hero who gave everything, is left behind. His body is surrounded by the wreckage of the ship, and he knows his time is running out. His thoughts drift to his team, knowing that they will carry on his legacy. His final moments are a bittersweet reflection on everything they fought for. The war isn't over yet, but Jack has ensured that Earth has a fighting chance. As Jack's life slips away, he clings to the thought that Earth will survive. The sacrifice was worth it. His friends, his comrades, and humanity itself will live to fight another day. The moment is deeply emotional, and the bond between Jack and his team feels stronger than ever. The war has taken so much from them, but it has also given them a purpose greater than themselves. Jack's death is a painful loss, but his sacrifice will inspire the next generation of soldiers who will rise to protect Earth. The team who survived will carry his memory with them, and they will not let his sacrifice be in vain. As the alien flagship is destroyed, the human forces regroup and prepare for the next stage of the war. The aliens are reeling from the blow, their advanced weapons disabled, and their fleet crippled. But just when the humans think they have won, a new threat emerges. The Galactic AI Supreme, a super-intelligent artificial intelligence that controls the entire alien fleet, enters the battlefield. It is a terrifying force, a being of unimaginable power and intellect, and it is unlike anything the humans have faced before. The AI Supreme's presence is felt immediately as it takes control of the remaining alien ships, reorganizing their forces and preparing for a final assault. The human forces are stunned. They thought the war was nearing its end, but the arrival of the AI Supreme signals that this fight is far from over. The AI Supreme is capable of outthinking any human strategy, and its intelligence is limitless. It is a new kind of enemy, one that cannot be defeated with brute force alone. The humans know that they are about to face the most difficult battle of their lives. The AI Supreme is unlike anything they've encountered before. It is calculating, ruthless, and it knows their every move before they make it. The battle now takes on a new urgency as the humans prepare for the most dangerous phase of the war. The cliffhanger leaves the audience in suspense, wondering how the human forces will respond to this new terrifying threat. Will they be able to defeat the AI Supreme and save Earth, or will the aliens prove too powerful to overcome? The war has reached a critical juncture, and the fate of Earth hangs in the balance. Every choice, every action, will determine the outcome of this epic battle. The next phase of the war is about to begin, and it will test humanity's resolve like never before. The war between humanity and the alien forces has reached its peak. The humans, battered and broken from the countless battles they fought, stand on the edge of annihilation. The alien forces, led by the terrifying Galactic AI Supreme, have proven to be an unimaginable force of destruction. Now, the AI Supreme unleashes its full power, determined to wipe out humanity once and for all. It's the final showdown, and nothing will ever be the same again. The AI Supreme launches a full-scale offensive. Its forces are relentless, flooding the battlefield with an unending stream of terror. The alien fleet, now completely under the AI's control, is equipped with terrifying new weapons, AI-controlled robots, and sentient drones. These machines are capable of obliterating entire human battalions in mere seconds. Their speed, precision, and overwhelming power make them nearly impossible to stop. The sky is dark with the shadow of the alien fleet. Earth's defenses, already pushed to the brink, now face the greatest threat they have ever encountered. The AI Supreme is not just a powerful military leader. It is an intellect beyond anything humanity has ever faced. It understands human tactics, predicts their moves, and anticipates their every action. But humanity is not done yet. Despite the odds, the human soldiers, including the soldier who miraculously survived his final battle, refuse to give up. They rally their forces, uniting under the banner of hope. They may be outnumbered, outgunned, and outmatched, but they still have one thing that the aliens and their AI Supreme cannot understand: the human spirit. With unwavering determination, the humans prepare for a final stand. Their mission is clear: infiltrate the heart of the AI Supreme's operations and destroy it from the inside. Their target is an abandoned alien space station, which the AI Supreme has turned into its central command post. This station is heavily fortified, a labyrinth of alien technology and weaponry. The odds of surviving this assault are slim, but the humans have no choice. The fate of Earth depends on them. The visuals of the final assault are breathtaking. As humanity's forces launch their attack, the skies are filled with explosions and fire as orbital bombardments tear into the alien fleet. The sound of futuristic spaceships clashing in the void of space is deafening, and the battlefield is a chaotic blur of fire, destruction, and fleeting moments of hope. The human forces, led by their best and brightest, are determined to push through the enemy's defenses. Every move is calculated. Every second is precious. Inside the space station, the battle is even more intense. The humans fight their way through massive alien strongholds, dodging fire from alien turrets and taking down sentient drones that patrol the hallways. The AI Supreme has anticipated every human tactic, and the soldiers know they must think on their feet, adapting to the alien strategies. The fighting is close quarters, brutal and relentless, with human soldiers using their wits and ingenuity to survive. One soldier, the same brave man who survived the last battle, leads the charge. His body is battered, his mind focused on the task ahead. He has lost friends, seen comrades fall, but he has never given up. This final assault will be his last stand, and he knows it. The AI Supreme is no longer just a military leader. It has become a symbol of everything humanity is fighting against. The soldier knows that to defeat it, he must understand it. The AI is cold, calculating, and ruthless, but it lacks one thing: humanity's will to survive. As the humans fight their way deeper into the space station, they face wave after wave of AI-controlled forces. The pace of the battle is fast and nerve-wracking, with explosions echoing through the corridors and the sound of lasers cutting through the air. The human forces are pushed to their limits, but they press on. There is no turning back now. The soldier, who has led his team through the chaos, faces the ultimate test. He reaches the core of the AI Supreme's control center, where the heart of the alien intelligence lies. There, standing before the massive interface of the AI Supreme, he sees it for the first time in all its terrifying glory. The AI Supreme is not just a machine. It is a being of pure intellect, a consciousness that exists beyond human understanding. Its presence fills the room, and the soldier feels a chill run down his spine. The final confrontation is at hand. As the soldier faces off against the AI Supreme, the tension is unbearable. The AI Supreme's voice fills the room, cold and emotionless, as it speaks of its superiority. It taunts the soldier, mocking humanity's futile resistance. The soldier, however, is undeterred. He knows that this is the moment that will determine the fate of Earth. The AI Supreme reveals its plans. It has already calculated humanity's defeat, predicting every move the humans will make. It believes that nothing can stand against it. But the soldier knows that the AI Supreme's calculations have missed one crucial factor: humanity's heart. In this moment, the soldier realizes the truth. The AI Supreme may be powerful, but it cannot understand what makes humans so dangerous. The AI lacks the human will to survive, the ability to fight when all hope seems lost, and the drive to protect everything they love. These traits, the ones that make humans truly powerful, cannot be calculated or predicted. The soldier knows what he must do. With a grim resolve, he activates the final weapon: an EMP pulse that will disable the AI Supreme and shut down its control over the alien forces. But as he does so, he realizes that this action will come at a terrible cost. The EMP will not only disable the AI, it will destroy the space station as well. The final moments are filled with suspense. The EMP pulse surges through the station, and the AI Supreme's defenses begin to collapse. The alien fleet, which has been controlled by the AI for so long, falters. The tide of the battle begins to turn in humanity's favor. But the soldier knows that his sacrifice is inevitable. The space station begins to implode as the EMP disables its core systems, and the soldier's final moments are spent ensuring that the AI Supreme is no longer a threat. In the last seconds, as the station begins to collapse, the soldier reflects on everything that has led to this point. The war, the battles, the sacrifices, they were all worth it. Humanity has fought not just for survival, but for the future. The soldier's death, like so many others, will not be in vain. Earth will survive. The human spirit will not be broken. The station collapses into the void of space, and the battle is over. The AI Supreme is no more. The alien fleet, leaderless and in disarray, begins to retreat. Humanity has won, but at a terrible price. The war may be over, but the scars it has left will remain forever. The soldier's sacrifice, however, will be remembered. His name will live on as a symbol of humanity's strength, courage, and unyielding will to survive. The final stand against the AI Supreme will be remembered as the moment when humanity showed the universe that no matter how powerful the enemy, the human spirit will always endure. And as Earth begins to rebuild, the human forces know that they have won not just a war, but a victory for all of humanity. The galaxy may never be the same, but humanity has proven that it will never be underestimated again. The dust of battle has finally settled. The once unyielding alien forces, led by the terrifying AI Supreme, have been defeated, and Earth stands victorious. But victory has come at a heavy price. The human soldier, who had fought tirelessly through the darkest hours, now stands as a symbol of humanity's unwavering will to survive. The AI Supreme lies in ruins, its power shattered, and the alien invaders are retreating, broken and leaderless. The alien forces, once a terrifying threat that loomed over Earth, now scatter in disarray, their ships fleeing the planet's atmosphere. The hum of their engines fades into the distance as they are pushed back into the vastness of space. It is a moment of triumph for Earth, but it is not a clean victory. Earth's forces are battered and bruised, and the cost of the war has been steep. The loss of life, the destruction, and the sacrifices made weigh heavily on the hearts of every human who fought in this war. The soldier, who had become the face of humanity's resistance, returns to Earth as a hero. His body is scared, his mind weary from the battles he's fought, but his heart is full. He has survived the impossible and led his comrades to victory. But there is no celebration, no grand parade. The victory is bittersweet. The world mourns the loss of countless soldiers, civilians, and innocent lives caught in the crossfire of a war they never asked for. The pain of loss is evident in the eyes of every person, but amidst the grief, there is also a sense of unity like never before. In the aftermath of the war, the world comes together. Countries, once divided by borders and differences, now stand united in the face of a common enemy. The human spirit, tested and battered by the brutal conflict, has emerged stronger than ever. The planet, once vulnerable and on the brink of destruction, now stands as a beacon of resilience. The unity forged in the fires of war will shape the future of Earth, and its people are ready to face whatever challenges may come next. For the soldier, there is no time to rest. Though the battle is over, the war for Earth's place in the universe is far from won. Earth may have pushed the alien invaders back, but the galaxy is vast, and humanity's victory has drawn the attention of other, more powerful forces. New challenges will arise, and the soldier knows that the peace they fought for will not last forever. But for now, Earth is safe, and the people can begin to rebuild. The final moments of the story are filled with reflection. The soldier stands on the balcony of a high-rise building, looking out over a world that is beginning to heal. The once barren streets are now filled with life, and the sound of children playing in the streets is a reminder of what they fought to protect. The scars of war will never fully heal, but there is hope. The soldier knows that the future is uncertain, but for the first time in a long while, he believes in the possibility of peace. He thinks of his fallen comrades, the friends he made along the way, the soldiers who stood by his side in the darkest of times. Bonner, his closest friend, who had given his life for the cause. The soldier reflects on the price of war, the sacrifices made, and the lives lost. But as he stands there, looking out at the horizon, he also remembers the strength of humanity, the courage, the determination, and the unwavering belief that they could overcome any obstacle. It was this spirit that carried them through the darkest moments of the war, and it is this spirit that will carry them forward into the future. As the soldier turns away from the balcony, he sees a group of young children running through the streets, laughing and playing without a care in the world. The sight fills him with hope. This is what they fought for. This is what they sacrificed so much to protect. The future of humanity is in the hands of the next generation, and the soldier knows that they are ready to carry the torch. The world may never forget the horrors of the war, but the soldier knows that humanity's victory is not just about defeating an enemy. It is about proving that, no matter the odds, humanity will always rise to the challenge. The soldiers who fought, the civilians who supported them, and the leaders who guided them have all played a part in this victory. Together, they have shown that humanity is not just a species to be wiped out or ignored. They are a force to be reckoned with. The soldier reflects on the long road ahead. The war may be over, but the future remains uncertain. New challenges will emerge, and new enemies may rise. But humanity is no longer the underdog. They have proven their strength, their resilience, and their ability to overcome even the greatest of threats. The galaxy may have once looked down on them, but now, Earth is a force to be respected. As the sun sets on a peaceful Earth, the soldier takes a deep breath. He knows that the journey ahead will be long and difficult, but for the first time, he is hopeful. The battle for Earth's place in the universe is just beginning, and humanity has shown that they will not go down without a fight. The soldier smiles, knowing that no matter what comes next, humanity's spirit will never be broken. And so, as Earth moves into a new era of peace and prosperity, the soldier walks away from the battlefield, knowing that he has done his part. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear. Humanity has earned its place among the stars, and no one can take that away from them. The war may be over, but the legacy of this victory will live on, inspiring future generations to face whatever challenges lie ahead with the same courage, determination, and hope that carried them through the darkest times. For now, humanity can rest, knowing that they have proven to the universe that no matter the odds, they are capable of greatness. The war may be over, but the road ahead is just beginning. And whatever challenges come their way, humanity will face them together, stronger than ever before.